He's got too good a position. Can't give him that.
That looked like another volleyball play. He just took that ball in his hand and really went to that hoop hard.
Kentucky timeout with 8:13. The Nets 97, Colonels 82. Progressive and fine industry in Kentucky helping support our one pro franchise, the Kentucky Colonels basketball team. Convenient doing their part. Bird Averett from out front. Misses it. Thomas on the rebound. On the shove. Averett into Van Bredekoff. Goes to the hoop. Lays it up. Good. It'll count on a foul.
Made a great play. He put the ball high up over his hand there, and he took a shot across the face.
12, 7:54. Kentucky trying to close the gap. There's the defense, the double team. Now they're coming over to trap McClain. In the corner to Bassett, out front to Taylor. Taylor still double team to McClain again. McClain goes in, loses the ball. Van Bredekoff bats it out to Averett, and a backcourt foul on Bassett. San Antonio tomorrow night, live in Louisville on WNNS, 8:20. McClain and Taylor. Dr. J taking it to the hoop in the corner to Akins. Back to Dr. J. To McClain. McClain driving into the defense, off to the Doctor. He gives it back to McClain, and Thomas reaching for the ball. Too much defense by the Colonels. Akins to Taylor. Across to the Doc. 97-87 with 7:18. Dr. J puts it on the floor. In the corner to McClain. The one-hander off the front of the rim, but there's Bassett to get another rebound. To McClain. Averett gives him room that high out. The Doc coming over wants it. McClain off of a pick by the big center, Akins. We're down to 15 seconds from the shot clock. 7 minutes in the game. Colonels trail by 10. BT Express. Taylor angles to the right side. That's where he likes to shoot it. Into Akins. He spins to the Doctor off the side. Good. 8 by Dr. J. He scored 8 of the 11 New York points in this period. Operation by the Doctors. That's what is on the scoreboard. A little graffiti up there right now. The plumber, Ron Thomas, shot. Lays it up. Gilmore was there. Van Bredekoff and Gilmore. Artist rebounds out to Louis Dampier. Dampier at midcourt. Moving on the Doctor. Angles to the left of the circle. Gilmore posting. Big A in there with 15 points. Averett fires and came out. Rebound McClain. McClain leading it out on the fast break. Number 24 sees the Doctor. He's got him in the lane. He ducks it.
He is such an exciting player on that fast break. Anytime one of the Nets players can spot him streaking down the court, they get him the ball.
The dribble pass off the floor. Had one bounce to it, a bounce pass right off the floor. A three, good by Van Bredekoff for Kentucky. Nice shot out of the corner by VBK. 101-90. Still time with 5:53. McClain over to Julius Erving, making his move. He's cut off on a double team to McClain. To Brian Taylor. Now to Bassett. Bassett goes to the hoop. Loses it. Gilmore's got it. Averett had it. Loose ball. And Averett still got it on the floor to Dampier. 2-on-1. Gilmore and Dampier. Louis to the hoop. Got it. Colonels have not given up. 7 for Dampier. 101-92 with 5:30 to go. Hang on there.
They are really going into that trapping defense out there. They're double teaming the ball wherever it is on the court, and it's working for them. They're cutting the Nets' momentum down.
McClain out front. Over to Taylor. Taylor drives into the defense, fires, and Dampier fouled it. Third Averett on a left-handed dribble as Lucas will check back in for the Colonels. Louis Dampier in the corner to Van Bredekoff on the post. Gilmore. 3 men around him. He turns, shoots, blocks, and Bassett had it. Knocks it out of in the L.A. area. Gilmore moving in on that double team again. The one-hander will not go. He's got it on the follow. Lays it good, and the Doctor fouled him on the play. Julius Erving for his from Jacksonville. Hubie Brown down saying, let's go to the Colonels. The scoreboard is saying, let's go Nets. Brian Taylor double teamed out front. To Dr. J. The Doctor floats the cross-court pass to Bassett, now to McClain. Back to Bassett, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Bassett cut off on the play. Give it to McClain. Cross-court, stolen by Van Bredekoff. Out to Averett. Kentucky on the break. The Bird's going to take it to the hoop, and it'll be a charge. With 4:28, 103-95, double team on again. They've got Taylor cut off. A long pass. Gilmore steals it, and the Colonels turn it over one more time. They've really been playing great defense here in the second half. Dampier to the right side of Van Bredekoff. Gilmore posted. He's got it. There's the double team. Gilmore can't get out of there. He goes up in the air, but he threw it away. Taylor comes out. Taylor straight down the middle. Gilmore reaching. Taylor loses the ball, saves it in, and he's lucky the Nets were there to get it to McClain. Now, a couple of real big plays on that fast break. Here's Taylor spinning for the hoop. Van Bredekoff, he shoots it, no good, and Kentucky batted away by McClain. The Nets again get a big possession with 3:47. Taylor in the corner to McLean. He's not going to shoot it. Now puts it on the floor. Pushes out to Taylor. A good three-point shooter. He's averaging 40% on the year from there. To McLean, into Bassett, to Aikens. Shot clock at 11 seconds, and Newman knocks it out of bounds. Colonels could have had this kind of a start tonight. Score would be different now. Here's Dr. J missing one, and Bassett gets the rebound. Bassett holds it away, throws it out front, almost over the line, but Dr. J to Ted McLean. 3:19. The Nets have taken almost a minute away in this series, and Taylor got it off the foul. Jimmy Brown wants a timeout as Brian Taylor. And they're up by 10. The Nets with 3:08. Still plenty of time. Kentucky falling way behind in this game. They've come back. Newman fires in and out. Good rebound by Julius Irving. Irving's going to bring it up himself. He's trying to go for the hoop, but he tries too hard. Newman's got it back. Good numbers for Kentucky. Knocked away by McLean on a big steal. McLean coming right back. Leaves it for Aikens. Aikens lays the one-hander up, banks it in. Well, there was McLean, as he did so often last year for Kentucky. Well, he can come up with a big steal for you. And, boy, that was a big turnaround play. 107-95. Gilmore to the hoop. He's fouled and will shoot. The story, 10 by the Nets. McLean from Tennessee State up. He and Taylor have taken it in the final part of the action here. Skinner has remained on the sideline with Williamson. Taylor in the corner. New York has spread the offense out a lot. And, of course, this will give them a chance either to go inside or for the Doctor to try to penetrate. Doctor over to Taylor with 3 seconds on the shot clock. They're not going to get it off. Here's Bassett, a long one. And he did get it away. Kentucky's got the missed shot. Johnny Newman up to Louis Dampier. Kentucky needs a 3 here. With 2:02 into Gilmore. Has to fight to get possession. Goes for the hoop and dunks it. Two-handed.
That's what you call really going to that hoop hard. The Colonels did a good job that time down there on defense again. They made him waste 24 seconds, and they didn't get a good shot.
22 for Gilmore, 107-99 with 1:48. Dr. J gives it up to Aikens. Aikens holding the ball. Shot clock at 11 seconds to Bassett to Taylor. Taylor puts it on the floor. We've seen great defense by both teams tonight. To McLean. Here's the long one by Teddy. Will not go. And Bassett gets it back. Bassett has done that I don't know how many times tonight. He beats Kentucky to the board. Taylor drives it up, misses it. Dr. J's got it. The one-hander will not go. Dr. J coming over the top. He spins in low. Here's his shot. Goes in there, and he's fouled.
He went up that time. He looked like he was going to pass it off at the last minute. He just flipped it over his head. The ball spun around and fell in.
107, 102. Kentucky waiting to set up on defense. The Nets lead. 107 in the game. Over to BT. Brian Taylor passes to McLean. McLean driving into the defense. Irving's coming out to get it. Dr. J into the blue defense for Kentucky with 7 seconds. Gilmore double team. Cross-court pass. Kentucky's got it. But Lucas clearing it in. Van Bredikoff throws it out. Gilmore's there. Gilmore waiting. Gets it up to Newman. Here he goes. Lays it in. 16 Newman.
They've cut this to 3 points, man. They've got a shot with 40 seconds. They've got to cut him off here.
40 seconds to go. Van Bredikoff up to Bassett. Bassett back to Dr. J. Over to McLean. McLean with 30 seconds. Shot clock down to 10. McLean cut off in the corner to Dr. J. Cross-court pass to Bassett with 5 seconds. Bassett drives into Gilmore, and it'll be Colonels down by 3. Johnny Newman passes into Lucas. Lucas with the ball. The shot clock is off. Into Gilmore. He loses it out of bounds. Possession. Now, wanted, but even with that, Dampier was standing on the side in a 3-point range right over there on the side.
Artist put the ball down, and he momentarily took his...
Okay, McLean gets the ball into Skinner. Get to him is the word from Hubie Brown. Down to 12 seconds. Skinner double team. Johnny Newman tries to tie him up. And we're going to hold it. John Bannock and Mark Schlaffen both. Kentucky 106. A very tough basketball game, but won by the Nets. And there's a very good possibility these two teams could meet in the playoffs. On the air, Kentucky Colonel.